What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Halucha Lucha, aka Matthew J. Brownlee, and I'm back with another Raw review, Raw talk, pay-per-view predictions thing. Um, yeah, it's been a while. I've been lazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I just be sleepy up in the streets, but now I'm gonna start doing them. Might not really do NXT like that because they switched NXT up dramatically. NXT is like a whole thing now. But I got my handy dandy notebook. Normally I would do predictions for the upcoming pay-per-view for Extreme Rules, but there's only like two technically scheduled matches. The other one is the two is Charlotte versus Alexa for the Raw Women's Championship, and the other one is now triple threat match between Damian Priest, Sheamus, and Jeff Hardy. So yeah, those are only two matches that are announced for Raw for Extreme Rules. So I don't know if they're gonna announce Big E, who's WWE champion now, beat Bobby Lashley last week, cashed in the Money in the Bank. I don't know if they're gonna have a match at Extreme Rules, but they should because they should. And RK Bro versus AJ and Omos, which I think that also should be on the card, but not my business. So yeah, so instead we're just gonna go through the show, and we're just gonna talk about it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff in the book. And the show starts with the New Day. Oh, wherever they were at, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous united team of Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and your brand new WWE champion, me, and feel the power. New Day comes out, big pop. Everybody loves Big E. New Day rocks. Look at that. I didn't even do that on purpose. I did it on purpose. They come out, big chance for Big E. You deserve a chance because he does deserve it because he's great. He's fantastic. He said it's not November 25th, but he has a lot to be thankful for because it's Thanksgiving. He's thankful he did that thing. And he gave thanks to people who were chanting New Day rocks. And the ones who chanted New Day sucks. The ones who chanted for him and popped for him when he won Money in the Bank throughout his career, when he cashed it in. He's thankful for the people below, people up above in heaven, which brought out Brody chants, Brody Lee chants. And he said that he would love to celebrate and everything, but they got to get down to business. They're going to face the Bloodline, who's here tonight, and they're going to send them packing back to SmackDown. That leads out the Bloodline. The theme is so fire. They come out and they both hold up the titles. The Usos are telling the New Day, they're like, haha, we're champions and you guys aren't. And then New Days are like, haha, but we won them 12 times and you've only won them 7. And then commercial, they come back. When they come back, it was mostly the Usos in the ring, mixing it up with everybody from the New Day. It just made me, honestly, miss Usos and New Day feud. It just made me miss that. The way they just work together, it's just chef's kiss, man. That was all good stuff. They did a cool thing where they was bouncing off the ropes with Kofi and Woodsy, and Kofi tagged in, and they did a thing where Woodsy got he hopped over Uso, went under the ring, and then Kofi got up and did like a springboard cross body thing. That was cool. Jake got the upper hand a little bit, but he tried to do the thing. He tried to monkey flip Kofi. Kofi was like, nah, we're not having any of that. Roman tagged himself in before the commercials break. Got a snuck one in on Kofi Kingston. Started molly whopping him, threw him over the announce table and all that greatness. That was all good stuff. Come back from commercial. Kofi's still getting murked over. And then this part was great. Jey Uso goes to put Kofi in the corner, but normally Kofi does this thing where he like jumps over, like he hops on the rope and he turns around and does like a cross body. He did that, but instead he did like the foot stomp thing that he normally does. He did that. That was fire. And then Jay tagged in Roman Reigns. He goes in, and then Kofi tags in Big E. Crowd goes nuts. Crowd is going crazy. They stare at each other. They start beating each other up. Big E got the upper hand. Then he tags back Woods. And then Roman is looking at him like, what? Of all people, the one who hasn't even been world champion, he tagged this guy in? And then Woods kicked him in the face. Hit him with a DDT, I think. And then Bobby Lashley comes out, spears everybody. Everybody gets, you get a spear, you get a spear, you get a spear, you get a spear. And then the ref is like, I don't see nothing wrong with a little speary spear. And then Xavier Woods is like, how did he not get disqualified because he speared in everybody? Apparently, none of them was a legal man, so it didn't count. Woods turns around, eats a spear from Roman, 1, 2, 3. Bloodline wins. He's like, "Hi, I'm the man." And then he turns around, boom, spear to him too. Everybody gets a spear, and then he goes back around, spears Big E through the barricade. He's like, I have all the power. It was all great. It was great stuff. And then they come back from commercial again. Bobby Lashley goes into the office. He was like, man, I'm tired of all this foolishness. I'm tired of the foolishness. I'm tired of Roman Reigns coming in here with the cousins, acting all foolishness. I'm tired of Big E going to SmackDown, causing problems over there, and then coming back, taking me my title that I deserve. It's all foolishness. I'm still the almighty champ, the rightful champ. He just comes in while I'm going to have the best match of my life, taking out Randy Orton. I'm over here. You see this knee? It's hurt. And you got him facing me, and now I take out take out Big E 1-on-1. I take out Roman Reigns 1-on-1. You know, I put them both in together in the ring with me. I take them both out because I'm the Almighty. It was all great stuff. I loved all of it. So yeah, the match itself, Bloodline versus New Day, was good stuff. Of course, there was a little bit of shenanigans. Roman Reigns gets the win. He gets the win on Xavier Woods because, of course, Xavier Woods is just a fall guy. That's just who he is. It is what it is. But then they're gonna have a rematch at Survivor Series, which will probably be another 6-man tag. It's gonna be even better, and Big E's gonna get the win on Roman Reigns. Mark my words. I said it here on camera, live, in front of everybody, or whoever's watching. All 2 of you. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So that's gonna be good stuff. Yeah. So that's gonna be great stuff. The pop that Big E's gonna get when he pins. I don't know if they have to get the titles on Xavier and Kofi, to make it champions Survivor Series thing. So I don't know if they're gonna do. I would hope they should do another 6-man tag if they are smart about it. They'll do another 6-man tag, but I don't know if they're gonna do New Day as tag team champions. They're gonna take the titles off of RK Bro so they can do that. I don't think they really need it, honestly. I honestly, like I said, well, I didn't say it before. I wrote it down, but I would say that I would love for RK Bro to, like, if they're still the tag team champions, I would love for them to face the NXT tag team champions on NXT, obviously. Whether it's MSK or whoever's tag team champions, then I would love for them to have that match, get the young guys from NXT, since apparently everything's canon on NXT and on the main roster now. I would love them for them to do that, and then they could do the 6-man tag. They can have New Day and Bloodline Part 2. Even though New Day don't have the titles, they still feel like a big deal because they're great. That would be all good stuff. Next up, speaking of RK Bro, uh, uh, Matt Riddle is talking to Randy Orton. He's telling him about the headphones that they got for both of them to sync them up for the Spotify or whatever like that. And he started telling the story about lions and nicknames and all this other stuff. And then Orton was like, "Is this not one of those stories that you saw on TV and then thought, and then thought it was like, no, it's real life?" And then the lions, something he was like, "I was with the lions and the lion died." I think he was describing Lion King, which was funny. Uh, but then Orton was just like, whatever, just you all that story stuff. Yeah, you distract Omos with all that story stuff you're telling me, and then I'm going to break all of AJ's body parts. Is that cool? He was like, yeah, that's cool. And then Randy Orton like nicely was like, "Hey, by the way, these headphones, these are cool." He was like, "Yeah, cool." He puts them on. He starts, "I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me." And Randy Orton's just laughing. He's like, "Oh my God, why do you guys do this to me?" And then Ronaldo's like, "Yes, I got him." It was all great stuff. What's not great stuff is Eva Marie versus Doudrop. I don't know why that happened again. I don't know why that was a thing, because Doudrop beat Eva Marie last week very, very convincingly. And then what made it worse is not only did Doudrop beat Eva Marie again convincingly, even less time than she did last week, Eva Marie did she did the body shaming. She said, "Not the shame, but look at me again, and then look at you, look at all this, and then look at all that." We don't do that here. Eva Marie loses again. Uh, Paul Heyman goes in with Pearson. Sonya pretty much talks about Bobby Lashley coming in there complaining and bitching and moaning, and Biggie bitching and moaning and complaining. He's like, "I don't do that. I don't complain and bitch and moan," and said something about the tribal chief. And then Pierce is like, "We don't care. They're all gonna have a match tonight, triple threat match." And then I think Corey Graves pissed himself. That's what I think happened. Next up was AJ versus Randy Orton. This was good stuff. This was, all goodness. Randy Orton's just having fun, man. Him and AJ Styles. Randy Orton's been doing this for, well, they both probably been doing this for like since the 90s. I know AJ's been doing it since late 90s. I think Orton's been doing it since early 2000s. And it's good to see that Randy Orton's having fun with this. He's been having fun since he's been with Riddle. He's out here doing roll throughs. He's out here reversing, doing T-bone suplexes, doing some of Riddle's moves, doing Bro Derricks and stuff like that, doing some cool counterproductive moves. Riddle's out there yelling at Randy Orton. Randy Orton's listening to Matt Riddle. That's all good stuff. Almost gets ejected out the ring because he caught Randy Orton. Matt Riddle started staying in, nah, hey, goodbye. And then Omos uppercutted him, which was all good stuff. Yeah. Orton, I think, was bleeding on the eye or something like that. AJ Styles worked on Orton's leg piece. This was a fun match. They worked each other a while, like a long time, but it's always good to see them work. And then they did the thing where AJ Styles went for phenomenal forearm. Randy Orton caught him in like RKO position, but AJ got on top of him and caught him in a sleeper. And then he tried to do it again. He did it again. Randy Orton tried to go to the RKO. AJ got down, and they both like did the Spider-Man meme, did the point at each other, which was hilarious. And then AJ Styles tried to go in the ring. Randy Orton kicks him, hits him with a DDT because he tried to do that earlier, but it didn't work. AJ like caught his throat on the ropes. So that was dope. But he caught him with the DDT the second time. Said, "Here you go, hold this RKO." Bam, 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton wins. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler. We get old school Shayna Baszler. We get the NXT Shayna Baszler. The match was, was what it was. But the ending, yeah, it was good stuff. They go in the ring, and then Nia Jax does, hey, you really gonna do this? We have to do this. She's like, hey, look what I can do. She put her in like a Samoan drop. She's like, look, I could have ended you just like that. They was pushing each other. They was fighting each other. And then Nia Jax got boom, boom. Hold this knee, hold that knee, hold all the knees, hold the punches, hold the punches, hold the knees, hold the knees, hold the knees, hold the knees. Hit her with the Cure Fluid Clutch. Nia Jax tried to get up. Nia got down, started kicking her in the face, got her in the clutch again. Nia Jax passes out. Shayna Baszler wins. That's what we like to see. Then she drop kicks her out the ring, beats her up, puts her arm on a steel thing, kicks it, and then she puts on a steel thing again and does her little kick thing that she does. And then I was like, no, don't do it. And she started screaming. I was like, yeah, scream, squeal for another Shayna Baszler. Squeal for Shayna Baszler. Yes. All great stuff. You know what else was great stuff? Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo finally a tag team. After I've been saying this since last year or the year before. Actually, I've been saying it since they were both in NXT. They're cousins. Bring them together. Togetherness. Latino family. Bring them together. Yes. Good stuff. Yeah, they faced Ali and Mansoor. They did a backstage promo thing of why they're a tag team. It was like, yeah, we fought for like the year, and then we realized, oh yeah, we're actually family, and we work better as the team. I was like, yes, that's just together, yes. And it was great stuff. Oh, they worked so great together. Oh, yes. And what they did, like the little short 5 minutes, 6 minutes that they had, was greatness. It was all good stuff. There was a spot where they just worked well. The finish though was like Humberto had Ali in like I forget what the name is. It's some submission. I forget who. I think Austin Aries used to do it. I forgot what he called it, but he had him in like that submission, that choke submission where he, I don't remember the name, but I'm about to look it up. Yeah, we're gonna look it up. It's gonna be okay. Yep, I'm gonna look it up. Austin Aries finisher. Oh, I should have. Should have looked it up for WWE. That is what it is. It already is what it is. Oh, he's from Milwaukee. WWE finisher. Boom. Brain. Nope. Oh, Last Chancery. That's what it is. That's, yeah, there you go. That makes so much, yeah. So Humberto had Ali in the Last Chancery, and then Angel Garza comes out, boom, drop kicks his face off for the win. It was great stuff. I enjoyed all of that. Oh, but the move that I was talking about, Humberto and Angel Garza did like a thing with Ali, so where like they caught him in the air, and like they bounced them off the ropes, and then like face planted them. That was great. It was all great. Oh man, Raw was really good today. This last night, that was good stuff. That Last Chancery into that dropkick was fire. Next up, which was a little awkward, a little brought it down to just a smidge bit. Natty and Tamita had a tag team match versus Rhea and Nikki ASH. Nikki and Rhea did like a Connor's Cure promo. It was a little, I don't know if Rhea was like really emotional or she just forgot her lines, but Nikki was really telling her the lines and stuff like that, and the crowd was cheering for them because it's Connor and it's Rhea Ripley, and everybody loves Rhea Ripley, but it's a little rough. But still, shout out to Connor's Cure, rest in peace to him, and they do great donations for them. This match was very short. They isolated Rhea Ripley during the whole match. She wasn't even in it. She just got like knocked off the apron and then just never saw her again. They just hitting moves on Nikki ASH. Tamina went to go for a splash. Nikki was like, "Nah, we're not having that." She tags in She tags in Natalya. Natalya told her to get her, and then she goes in there, riptide on the apron, while Natalya was there for like 20 minutes, about to put the sharpshooter in, and then Nikki rolled up Natalya for the win. New tag team champions. Unfortunate for Chauncey and Tegan, who also beat the tag team champions then like at least 25 times, but it'd be like that sometimes. Good for them, I guess. There was 24/7 stuff, so that's cool. I don't know which came first. Bliss and Charlotte had a segment. Then this might have came up next. This was really good too. Bliss comes out and she introduces Charlotte. They go back and forth. Charlotte pretty much say, I don't know what's going on. These little mind games you try to play with the stupid doll. I don't have it with me. I hate it. I don't care that you brought it out. It's stupid. What happened to Lexi? What happened to my girl Alexa? The champion Alexa, I want the Alexa Bliss back, the 5 Feet of Fury, the mean Alexa. I want that Alexa Bliss, not this doll carrying. Used to carry championships, now you're carrying dolls. It was like, only reason why you was champion because I was on Raw, you was on SmackDown, or you was on Raw and I was on SmackDown. That's why. But now we're on the same show and you're just out here, being horrible. And then Alexa Bliss just rebit. She was like, all right, we get it. You're champion. You're all this stuff. But what would you be without championship? Who would you be? Who would Charlotte be without, Charlotte Flair? Everybody was like, woo! And then she was like, come on, that's not even, that's not even yours. It's not even original. She was like, hey, we're not going to finna talk about originality out here in the streets, because she was referring to the Bray Wyatt thing. And she was like, all right, you got that one. And she was like, whatever, you're entitled, I didn't give you the doll to be like that, to be mean or to do it. I just thought like an egotistical bitch like you, deserves a little friend. Even you deserve a little friend. And she said she didn't want it. She ripped the doll. She smushed Alexa Bliss. They went back and forth. Charlotte kicked Lexi. Then she went to go after the doll. And then Alexa Bliss DDT'd her. And then Charlotte got her title back. And yeah, that was the segment. It was good stuff. They went back and forth. It was good stuff. I enjoyed it. What else I enjoyed was Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. This was good stuff. Damian Priest was on the commentary. Sheamus was bleeding. He took off his mask. I think he beat Jeff Hardy with the mask. They work so stiff together. And it's all great. I love all of it. It's crazy. We didn't see Drew McIntyre tonight. And I don't think he's on the card either. It's a little awkward. But yeah, that was all good stuff. They go back and forth. Jeff ate a nasty knee from Sheamus. That joke looked like it hurt. It looked painful. He tried to go for bro kick. Hardy moved out, hit a twist of fate. Swanton bomb from the top. Jeff Hardy wins. Oh, nope, I lied. He hit a swanton from the top. Sheamus reverses it. I think he moved out the way or something like that. And I think he went to go get another brogue, but Jeff Hardy rolled him up for the 1, 2, 3. And then Sheamus got mad. He's like, what is this foolishness? This is all your fault. He was like, why are you even in the match? And then they brawl. And it was great. They brawled to end the segment. It was all good stuff. I also don't know why they're having this match. I'm assuming that they're prolonging the final one-on-one match between Damian Priest and Sheamus. I don't know if Sheamus is going on Raw or if I can see them switching Damian Priest to SmackDown and Nakamura to Raw, because Sheamus has been saying for the longest that the only title that has been eluding him has been the Intercontinental Championship. So I can see, like, if Nakamura goes to Raw, you know, eventually Sheamus gets that IC title from Nakamura or whoever's going to be champion, so he can finish off his legacy as champion, because Sheamus is great. And then finally, the main event, the greatness. This main event was great. It was so good. It was so good. Soon as Big E comes out, because Lashley and Roman's already in there. Just Bobby Lashley and Big E just go straight after each other. They beat each other up. Roman Reigns is like, yeah, you need to relax. I'm in this match. Drive by to Big E. He beats up Big E, takes out Bobby Lashley every chance he gets. Then they all have their chance to go, but it was mostly like Roman and Big E. Lashley was there a little bit, but it was mostly them two, which is all good. Big E hit two big endings on Roman, and both times Roman was not going to kick out, and Bobby Lashley interfered in both of them. Big E did the double splash. He had a powerbomb Tower of Doom spot. There was one of those things that was all great. There was the spear through the ropes on Roman. He tried to do it the first time. Roman kneed him, and then Lashley hit him with the slam thing, and then Roman tossed him out to cover him for two. The second time he hit him with it. Lashley speared. I think he speared Roman for two. I think he tried to do another spear. But Roman caught him with the Superman punch for two. That was all good stuff. He took E out a little bit. I think he slammed him through the table. The first time that Big E went for the big ending, he took him out and slammed him through the table. And then, Big E comes out. He spears Roman through the table, or through the ropes. Big ending. About to get the win. Bobby Lashley comes, boom, hold all these chairs. Oh yeah, all these chair shots. You're gonna hold all these chair shots, Big E. And then he's like, and then boom, spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns, your winner, your tribal chief, your champion, the Mr. Universal Champion, Big E, not Big E, Roman Reigns. So that was all good. That was great stuff. That main event was fire. So yeah. And they did announce that there is an Extreme Rules match. It is going to be Roman Reigns versus the Demon Finn Balor, an Extreme Rules match. So that's a match for Finn Balor to lose as the Demon. It's going to suck to be him, but it's going to be what it's going to be. That was Raw. That was good stuff. I enjoyed all of that. That was all greatness. I would give Raw, honestly, I give Raw a solid B plus A minus, man. Besides the Dewdrop and Eva Marie stuff that we saw, and besides the women's tag team title match, Raw hit. It was hit. You got the Garza family as the champions. You got yourself a teaser for Bloodline New Day. You had the triple threat match, was fire. That cool segment between Bliss and Charlotte. Randy versus AJ is always good stuff. Riddle being annoying is always good stuff. Shayna finally murdering Nia Jax, that was all good stuff. So yeah, that was all good stuff. If we're doing predictions, Charlotte versus Alexa, it's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna say Charlotte's gonna win. Priest is gonna retain. Big E would retain if they're going to be a match, and I think RK Bro will also retain. What did you guys think of Raw? Did you like Raw? Did you think it was horrible? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.